NFS.
Not for sale. Tune in.
Shit, like my first rap I ever wrote was like, I was like 9. And I was just doing, I started really young, bro. I knew what I wanted to do when I was young. I started writing songs and poetry at 9. I started performing in the greater Sacramento areas when I was 13, 14. My first show was in Roseville, California at the Underground. Yeah, I was doing soul. We were doing funk. Because I've always loved funk. And actually, California and California rap revolves around funk. Don't listen to funk, then you don't really... You won't appreciate the music that you're listening to now. So I'm a very big George Clinton fan, P-Funk, Funkadelic, Bootsy, all that shit. You dig? So yeah, that was it. Roseville, Cali.
Yeah, it's crazy, listening to songs you listen to when you're a kid, and then, you'll hear, where the samples from later on, and you'll be like, man, it blows your mind sometimes and shit.
Yeah, dude, literally, I just turned 30 this year, and I've been making music in the greater Sacramento area damn near my whole life, bro. I've always been creative. Where I grew up, bro, is very smirkish, bro. It's very tuck your shit. When I moved to Chico, people was they was just more open with their shit. You could grab somebody's weed bag and smell it if you want. Try that shit in my area, bruh. Try to grab somebody's shit and smell their shit in my area. You getting your shit packed out. That's my shit, not your shit. So it was very much a very big escape for me, bro. Especially with, I come from an only child household. It was just me and my mama, and my daddy was a smoker, bro. So it was very much a very big way of me getting out and trying to be who the fuck I am without all these outside sources trying to push me in a direction that I didn't want to go.
What's the last thing you dropped?
Oh man, the last thing I dropped was Mitch Richmond on YouTube. Shout out to Oceanside on my mama's. I'm headed back there tomorrow. Love y'all for real. But yeah, Mitch Richmond.
Yeah, so you've been going out to San Diego?
Yeah. Basically, my second home now really is San Diego. Quality of life out there is when they talking about it's about the quality, not the quantity. That's some for real life shit. I feel like I will age pretty well in San Diego. You feel me?
Yeah, no stress, damn.
Right.
Yeah. So, if you could live anywhere, you think it would be there?
Oh yeah, most definitely. But honestly, I don't know, bro. As much as I fucking hate the Valley, I love this motherfucker, bro. There is no other place in the world like Sacramento. From Chico to Sacramento to Oakland, you ain't gonna find Nathan like that. And I put that on everything I love, for really real. It's a whole different, it's a vibe, bro. Especially if you from out here. The love out here is just enormous, bro. And the communal growth out here is crazy too. A lot of people knock people off. I've lost a lot of friends, bro, in the last 3 years. But at the end of the day, it's nothing like coming back home to your community where you get welcomed with nothing but open arms.
You've traveled quite a bit with music. What are some places you've gone?
Dude, we've been all over the West, bro. Shout out to Esquire Ali. I wouldn't be here in front of this camera right now if it wasn't for this motherfucker, bruh. Put me on to Chico, did a lot of shit, but also took me a lot of different places too. So since 2013, we've been LA, everywhere in California, basically. We've been every spot that you can think of that's popping in Oregon, Bend, Portland, Salem. We went out to Seattle. Shout out to my Seattle peoples, bro. On my mama's Wish Baby and Chai Tea. I love you niggas for really real. We've been Idaho, bro. We went out and did this little thing in Idaho. Utah. I got to Utah and I was like, stop. We're done. Get me back to Vegas or get me back to California, bruh. It was, we were done. But Arizona, we've been everywhere, fool, on the west side, for really real. If it's the West Coast, we've been there.
Fast food, West Coast.
Oh, bro, come on. Now that's Dago. Y'all can't mess with that Mexican food, that raza shit. Yeah. The mole out there is,
Got it from the source. Shit.
Got it from the source.
Shit. So how long you known Esquire for?
Ooh, man, Esquire, me and Esquire go back now. I'm 30. Like I said, I just turned 30. I met Esquire when I was 21, 22. Just broken my ankle, and I got out my cast at 21. So it was towards the end of the 21, going into 22, I met Esquire, bro. So I've been rocking with that fool for a good 8 years.
And was that in Chico or was that in?
That was in Chico, bro. This was before I even knew Esquire had lived in Sacramento, and was because Esquire back and forth from the Bay and Sac. You feel me? But he spent a lot of his time in Sacramento. So that was before I even knew he was in Sacramento or from Sacramento when I met him in Chico. Like Esquire was the first. If you coming out of the era that like me and you came out of in Chico. Like, Esquire was that first dude to start putting shows on. Basically, think of it like, none of this shit would have never been, like, there would have been no Vibe Tribe. There would have been no motherfucking, like, all these other groups that came after, Underhouse, things like that. If you guys know Chico history, grew up in my era of Chico, that was the thing. There would have been none of that without Esquire. Esquire propelled that. Nobody else was doing that shit. We all kind of collaborated, and I wasn't even part of it. I didn't even go to fucking school. I didn't go to Chico to be a fucking college kid. I used to wear a Chico State shirt on Halloween and be like, they'd be like, what are you? And I'm a college kid. Because I didn't go out there for school, nerds. I went out there to get away from gangbanging and smoking dope and being on the blade, bro. That's how, I'm telling you, schmirkish Sacramento is. So, coming out here, bro, like, Esquire really propelled that shit. They started this whole thing called Bombastic with a whole bunch of videographers, rappers, singers, people who playing instruments, bands, the whole shit, bro. And that's where I also met my producer, Alec Barretts, bro. It was straight from there. So I've been rocking with Alec and Esquire out of that whole time frame, like, for a good minute. And then also keeping my door open to other people like Calix and things like that who, everybody wanted, everybody broke off to do their own little thing after Bombastic. But it was cool, yeah, that's really I met Esquire out there, bro.
So does Alec, does he do all your, like, producing? Or?
Most of it. Alec does all my recording for really real. And then also Alec makes most of my beats. But also, Alec was in the trenches with me. Alec, after we all left Chico, I went back home, to what I know. And me and Alec just started woo-woo. Like, he would come and fuck with me, and he'd be in the trenches with me, bruh. So he really got a taste of this Sacramento shit, blood. He got a taste of this Northern California, and really started mimicking our sound really good. Like, this fool got an ear for the worms.
Yeah, he's hella dope for sure. You ever play with a live band too?
Yeah, for sure, dude. Actually, really, a live band is. I'd rather play with a live band than anything else, because it kind of bridges that gap in between rock and roll, funk, and rap music. And that's kind of like what I'm on right now. I'm trying to like really bridge that gap because there's a lot of white people out here that are just stupid as fuck, lame as fuck, especially in the older generation. They don't know, it's like they don't fucking listen to rap, but if there's a live band behind it, it's okay.
That's weird. It's true, though.
I mean, it's weird, but it's true. It's like this, bro. If you pop an Adderall and you look down on a meth head, I can't fuck with you. If you pop a Percocet and look down on a heroin addict, I can't fuck with you. If you are a bitch doing OnlyFans and stripping, but look down on bitches that prostitute and escort, I cannot fuck with you. That's nerd weird shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, everybody's on that type of shit right now. People be like, oh no, we're super duper hardcore punk. But then you go to the punk show and they're like, no mosh pits. Fuck out my face with this bullshit, bro. What kind of shit is going on right now? What are we letting slide?
Yeah, it's hella funny. I feel like the punk rock, like, the attitude kind of almost left, like, the music a little bit. It's kind of more like...
For sure. But, I mean, that's also with rap, too. And that's also with a lot of things that are getting gentrified and watered down and whitewashed as we continue to go into this Agenda 2030. So, yeah.
Agenda 2030?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's just some shit y'all can look up. Yeah, me. Nah, that's just, you know, this agenda that they got on us, bruh. It's a whole, you know, I mean, look at how much the music's just changed, bro. And the whole layout is just so watered down. Like I just told you, you got all these fools contradicting themselves, walking around here like straight big ass hypocrites, bro. They don't know what the fuck. They were doing shit 10 years ago that now they're being like, oh, we don't fuck with. Just don't do that. Don't do that. I've been the same out here doing what the fuck we do forever. We still mix the Smirnoff with the OE. Don't start doing that weird ass shit talking about, you know, like I said, oh, I pop Percocets. I don't do heroin. Stop playing with me. It's the same motherfucking thing. Yeah, I just feel like everybody's just watered down. Bro, I had to get on one of the skate outfits that I fuck with in Sacramento, bro. I'm not gonna put nobody on blast, but basically hit them up and I'm like, hey, you know, I'm gonna be back in Sacramento for a little bit. I want to put on a show. Woo, woo, woo. Is it good? My reply was, only if it's to support, only if it's to promote love and peace. And my shit verbatim back was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I make fucking gangster rap, bro. I said, y'all listen to Briss and you listen to fucking Megadeth and Pantera when you skate around. That promotes nothing but motherfucking death and mayhem and destruction. But you're not gonna support a local cat that's been motherfucking rocking with you since y'all started? Come on, bruh. Like, when did we become so watered down? Bro, half this shit is paid views. It's all a motherfucking, what do they call it? It's all a facade, bruh. It's all a facade. Because I'm really out here. You can really catch me on 2100. Like, you can really catch me in my neighborhood on my block. Like, a lot of people say they from somewhere, but then they walk down the street and they don't know nobody. What is this? Like, what is this watered down bullshit? Or they claim a hood that was never a hood until they started claiming it, and now it's, oh, now all of a sudden this is the ghetto? Chico? Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with y'all. But no, I mean, I'm just saying, for really real, bro, like, what's going on? You know, you could really catch me in my neighborhood, on my block. I'm not popping no Percocets, I'm not touching no heroin. But guess what, children? It's the same thing. So,
shit, there's hella fentanyl in both now,
hey,
too.
Fetty, bruh, Fetty Wap. That's where the real money is at, children.
How do you think the drugs, like, have changed?
Oh, bro, you know, it's hard to say because we are that drug era. You know, we are the aftermath of the Reagan babies, bro. This is what the 90s produced. You dig what I'm saying? This is what the 80s produced. This is after the crack smoke left, the methamphetamine smoke came, and so did heroin, bro. This is what you got. I've been doing drugs. I'm an ex-heroin addict myself, bro. I've done everything you could think of. So, you know, this started with my generation. Shit, I've been smoking dope since I was 16. Too much has changed at all. In fact, you know, what's really changed is the price of pussy went down, the price of heroin went down, synthetics is up, that's really killing you, and then you got pressed fucking thizzle pills that don't get you high no more. That's what's changed. But we still mix the Smirnoff with the OE.
Hell yeah. Well, when did you get a bucket?
Huh?
When did you get the bucket?
Oh, we got the bucket pushing on 3 years now, bro. If you don't know the bucket, you're gonna know the bucket. We got shirts, we got merch, it's on the way. You dig what I'm saying? But the bucket is my 1997 Toyota Tercel, 320,000 miles to be exact, and we still pushing that motherfucker. The hand of God maneuvers that bitch while I drive. No cap.
Damn, that shit will go up forever. 320.
Hey, I'm hoping, bro. Them 90s Toyotas, man, they is some... It's practically fucking foreign.
Shit.
Oh, fuck, blood.
Shit, you got a favorite car?
I don't. I'm not no type of car, dude. I don't have no favorite type of car, bro.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't. The goal is, look, bro, it's Block Buddy. Look, it's Block Buddy Bucket Boy's dumbass, and the main goal is to have a motherfucking Bentley fresh off the lot and let all my homeboys tag it up. Period. That's the goal.
Shit, you have any advice for new artists?
Man, don't even do this shit. You know what the thing is, bro? Look, bro, if you're gonna do something, do it. Do it. You literally, bro, anybody you ask about Uncle Pill, they're gonna tell you I'm on the road with it. I don't do none of this, bro. I don't care about the money in my pocket, blood. I will be in LA in a week. Like, if you're gonna do this shit, do it. Don't go joining crews and starting a fucking label and all this motherfucking, only my brothers eat and only blah, 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 this. Nah, fuck all that. Do it yourself. Do it right. Support your homies to the end unless they fuck up and end up being some chomos or some motherfucking weirdos, bro. Other than that, on my mamas, bro, keep it solid and do this shit. And if you're gonna do this shit, you better know, and I don't give a fuck what kind of rap you're doing. If you're doing boom bap, if you're doing gangster rap, if you're gonna do this shit, you better know the 5 elements of hip hop and you better motherfucking live it every day. I don't fuck around. Like, I don't trust you, bro, if you don't do no type of drugs or do no type of dope. I don't trust you as if you ain't really been out here doing sex work, being on the block. I really don't trust you if you've never been homeless, never been locked up before. Get to the real elements of hip hop. If you're fucking out here rapping and you ain't bipping every motherfucking day and you ain't out here really living what the fuck you talking about, don't do it. This life is not for you, bruh. I've lost hella friends on my mamas, bro. I've lost hella friends over a motherfucking bandana. So, on some real life shit, this ain't for you. If it is, do this shit. Do this shit to the fullest. Don't be no punk. Don't be no lame. Don't ask no questions. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. And that's it.
If you could have one feature from someone, who would it be?
Man, you know, that's hella hard, bro. Because, like, honestly, fool, like, probably just all my homies, bro. Like, all my homies, you know, who ain't here. All the homies that are still here that we faded off and life took them blows of life to the head and now we off in our own little world, bro. You know, that would be like the best thing. If I could get like 2,000 and like 15 Chico crew back together, bro, where we're doing shows with like 300 people and we really maxing out and really having fun, fool, that would probably be it. On my mamas, I would do that shit, bro. I'd do that for a whole month. If we could we should do that. Alliance, for real. I'm just saying, if y'all watching this shit and you all grew up with us when we was growing up in Chico, fool, let's think about doing it like a reunion, like a high school reunion. You did?
You got a favorite weed strain?
Nah. It's all weed to me, man. It's all weed to me, bro. But don't give me no edibles. I will be dialing 911 thinking I'm having a heart attack. I'm getting old, nigga. Oh my God, and the dope didn't help. You feel me?
Shit, weed's getting stronger too, all that shit.
It's been crazy. It's been a crazy ass journey, fool. But honestly, I love this shit. I really support any local artist, especially if you out here doing this shit. Like everything I'm rapping about, I'm doing. You know, there's been times when I hit LA and I got $50 to my pocket, full, and the only way I know how to collect more money is to kick dough. Like, that's it. But at the end of the day, that's not what it's about. You feel me? It's about really trying to progress as a race, as a human race, and progress our culture. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if you live in this shit and you out here, you gotta progress our culture. And it's hard. It's hard. I don't make music that's like, my music is definitely destructive. It's definitely telling you the shit, you know? It's telling you shit that I see every day, though. So.
Shit, what do you think influences you more, like life or just like music in general?
I would say the whole, you know, the whole, I'm addicted to these streets. You know, I used to be a heroin addict, and I still am, just because that shit will never leave me. But when I got clean off the dope, full, like, it was the streets that I'm addicted to. I'm a block baby, bruh. So I'll be on my block until somebody tell me to go home. Until the fucking lights turn off. And even if the lights turn off, we really still out there, bruh. Like, I'm a block hugger, a block thugger. I sell so much dope, you could call me Blockbuster. You dig what I'm saying? So, I would say these streets do, bro. My peoples, bro, that's struggling. You know, I got a lot of love back home, bro. I got a lot of love in Sacramento. There's a lot of people that I fuck with that I like, that I'm, you know, I want to elevate. You know, it's rough. My uncle's still smoking dope to this day. Got out of prison, my nigga, and still smoking Bristol. Like, this is this shit on, like, really, like, I got a lot of people, bro, that I want, that I'm holding up on my shoulders, nigga. So these streets definitely influence me to the most, to the fullest. Period.
You think has the worst cops? You feel me? Where are you like?
The worst police?
Yeah, like the biggest dickheads.
Fuck you, Lopez, in Chico, California. Fuck Chico PD. They've been cool. But they is some hoes. They is some straight ass hoes. And fuck Lincoln and Roseville Police Department on my mamas. And you know what? For really real, shout out to Goodman. Okay? He's Sacramento CHP. He let me go this last time without towing my shit. No registration, no license. You dig what I'm saying? We still here.
Yeah, it's kind of a hot vehicle to be, you know.
Super hot. If y'all don't know the bucket, it's this 1997 Toyota Tercel that I just let all the homies tag up, bro. Like, period, bro. Like, it's just it's a moving canvas. It's a everlasting art piece. And I love it to death, but I don't got no registration, I don't got no license, no insurance. I'm riding super hot. But like I said, man, the hand of God is a motherfucker, bruh. Hey, you want to hear a joke? Tell God your plans.
I'll let you know.
Straight up.
Shit, so you be kicking it with skaters a lot too. I see them grinding on the back of the bucket
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah, bro. The skate community holds me up. Like, a lot of white people don't fuck with me like that, but then I hit the skate park and they some punks, some thrashers, really getting it in. So I've been pulling up the bucket into skate parks in San Diego, well-known skate parks like Prince Skate Park. Shout out to Prince, for real, and everybody that skates that motherfucker. Mad respect. I love y'all to the fullest. But we've been making movies happen. Like, these little white kids out there are like, they're so just ready, bro. They're eager. They're like, pull it up. Let's go. And then before I know it, these fools are like ollieing over the whole bucket. Like, niggas is doing kick flips and late pop shove-its and like backside 180s. I'm like, what the fuck? These kids is like on crank. I can't believe it. It's like they just pop a Red Bull, bro, and they're just got wings. Shit. It's crazy.
So you ever do any different type of art other than music?
Yeah, dude, we definitely in this bitch in like all entertainment aspects, bro. I like even just me, like I just said, pulling up the bucket into the skate park is a form of art. Like the whole Block Buddy Bucket Boys, like I have my own genre of music that I make, and I kind of stay in my own lane, but you know, it's like I'm trying to do R&B, I'm trying to do funk, I'm trying to do like real like graph offs and like real like actual like painting art and like gallery art. Like, we're in this forever. Shout out to GTA on the G. That's my motherfuckers for really real. Rest in peace, Vacation. I love you, brother. But they is out there going crazy in Hollywood with the fashion. Their shit's about to go up on my mama's. Shout out to Hellboy and Shun. I love you fools. Really put me on when I first hit Hollywood about a year ago. I hit Hollywood and these motherfuckers put me on to a whole ass new variety of what the fuck I'm gonna do with my artistical movement that I got jumping off here, bro. Like, these fools elevated me completely. Yeah, it was like, because at the end of the day, you doing music, right? You got to look at the entertainment as a whole pie. 10%, 20% of that is music. Yeah, bro, you know why you guys ain't getting views, or why you have to pay for views, or why you have to pay for promotion? Because you motherfuckers aren't marketing yourselves good. That's a whole other motherfucking, that's a whole ass other realm of artistry. You gotta know how to market yourself. What the fuck am I gonna buy? What are they gonna buy? You know, why buy your music? You know, why would nobody wants to motherfucking come pay for a show to see a fool named a fat white boy Unkle Pill? They don't even know me yet, blood. Why you think I'm in these streets? Why you think I'm in a new city every 2 weeks? 3 weeks is 3 weeks too long. You get what I'm saying? Like, On my mama's, like, you gotta market yourself. You gotta have something else other than your music. You gotta leave these fools with something else.
Yeah, I remember you were telling Apollo, like marketing, you gotta be outside, you gotta be doing shit.
No, for sure. Like, let me really break it down. If you don't have $30,000 to really spend to jumpstart your art, and you're not outside, you really don't want this. You don't want this. Period, bro. Hang it up. It's not for you. You're gonna sit here and pay for views and pay for a little bit of promotion for what? Be outside with it. Bro, I go from here to Oregon and my car's more famous than me because I've been everywhere on the road right now. The car's doing numbers. Like, they just know, oh, that dude drives that bucket. But on some real life shit, a lot of people know who the fuck I am because I'm not afraid. I'm actually out here. And shout out again to Oceanside. Like, those motherfuckers know really what it is. I'm really out here, bro. Shout out to my Unkle Monster and everybody that's pushing the line down there for Block Buddies on my mamas.
So what's next for you, bro?
Bro, you know what? We going up. I just got the interview with Andrew Callahan this year in January. Me and Apollo on that motherfucker about to be shining. I'm like you just said, you've been seeing me go crazy with this skateboarding shit. I'm really trying to pitch a lot of shit to Thrasher magazine. I'm trying to get the bucket out there. I'm trying to get the skaters some dope content with the, nobody's driving around a graffitied ass car. I got a prop on me at all times. So I'm just trying to go crazy, bro. I'm trying to feed people too. Like, I'm trying to push a movement called Block Buddy Bucket Boys. Block Buddy Bucket Boys is for the people, by the people, on every block and every block. And I'm trying to go to the low income areas mostly, and I'm trying to just go in there and really just have merch for these kids, have different outlets for these kids to show them that it's, you ain't gotta be pushing dope and selling pussy for the rest of your life, bruh. And where I'm from in the valley, that's a mandatory kind of strict, kind of like, you kind of faced with that every day. It's either you gonna get a job or you gonna end up smoking dope, selling dope, or be a part of sex work or do something that's not going to further your growth. I'm 30 years old and I'm still trying to figure it out, bro, because that was a big part of my life. A big part of my life was smoking dope, gangbanging, was selling pussy, was doing stupid shit that I shouldn't have been doing. But there was no direction, there was no outlet in my city. Bro, I woke up in $1 million home 3 weeks ago, and 8 months ago I was sleeping in an RV on my block. That's a big ass change in just a fucking 4-month span. Like, for really real, bro. So it's rough, bro. I want to really attack the low income, and I want to try to bring some outlets to these kids, fool. Like, for real. Because it's bad from here to San Bernardino, and from here to, like, even, like, hella places in South LA is fucked up, bro. I've been back and forth. It's not pretty out there, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy how you see, like, the highs and lows of shit, especially going to, like, Chico from Sacramento, there's, like, every type of person in Chico from, like, every type of background almost, where it's, like, you almost kind of don't see some parts of the world and shit,
Dude, that's like, the Chico was like, LA's on a whole ass other fucking magnitude of just cultures. Like, there's like, you got Little Saigon, you got Little Tokyo, you got Koreatown, you got Argentina Town, like, you got like Burbank is full of fucking Armenians. You got the Armenian mafia out there really about to drop shit, fool. It's crazy out there, blood.
Shit, you think music keeps you out of trouble?
You know what? I think music puts my ass in trouble, bro. I can't even hold the shit I be saying. I'm from Del Paso Heights. We kind of the most hated neighborhood of Sacramento. Like on my mama, like, we fuck around with the South area, depending on what part of the South you from. But really, like, my neighborhood is very smirkish. My neighborhood very much looks like it used to look like when it was when I was in high school. It hasn't changed much, bro. I'm from a Damu neighborhood. So, yeah, like, I don't know.
shit, you think that's why you maybe like travel so much? Maybe you feel like less on edge, honestly. But
but not like like fuck you, Sacramento. Like period. You have gave me PTSD to the motherfucking fullest blood. Like on my mama's. Like it is so random on what the fuck could happen in that city. And I'm not gonna sit here and say like we the hardest. You know, Sacramento definitely got its cool pockets. But we definitely you can lose your life in my city like really quick. So I think I move a lot around though, mostly because I'm just a nomad fool. I'm a gypsy at heart fool. I'm a misfit fool. Like I do this shit for the crackheads, for the prostitutes, for the drug addicts, for the gang members. I do this shit for the homeless, bruh. You feel me? Like that's how I grew up. You know, I grew up being a voice for the voiceless, bruh. Like this is why I do this shit. I move around because I want to see different shit. I don't want to just be on the same block. I got homies, I got uncles in my city that haven't left the block in probably 10 years. And will be on the block when I get back from LA this next time. I don't want to do that. I move around because I want to do something with myself for really real.
Shit, what's the most lit show you ever played?
Bro, Chico! I love you motherfuckers! Bruh! We used to pack that shit out. Ninth and Normal. Shout out to Spaceman on my mama's. Ninth and Normal got packed out one Halloween so bad, bruh. It was like Project X. And if y'all don't know what Project X is, bro, look, go ahead and watch that movie and you will kind of see what it's like in Chico. And yeah, we ain't got no dude that's like spraying the fucking flames around. But bro, go to Chico on a good night. Well, probably not now. But you went to Chico on a good night, you'd probably catch 7 to 10 couches burning in the streets, fool. Like just having stupid fun. Chico's, yeah, dude. Chico always will be that shit for me. But I love Oakland too. Shout out to the 5-1 on my mama's, bro. Complex, bro. Y'all never let me down. I've had a great. We opened up for Father and who was that boy? That Asian boy, Ichima, Underwater Squad. When Playboy Cardi and them just started with Maxo Cream, they said, "I just left Houston. I just let her lean in my cut." You remember that one? You remember that? Nah?
Nah, bro, obviously.
That was like back in the day when they started. That was before he was even on the shit he on. But yeah, we packed that shit out, fool. And it was hella dope. I can't even hold, bro. I had hella fun.
What do you listen to?
I listen to Sacramento rap. And I listen to primarily like Sacramento rap that is, you know, on my side. You know, from the north side and South Sacramento. And nothing in between.
Okay,
so like shout out like I listen to a lot of Sub Tay. You know, a lot of people gonna hate on me right now. I listen to a lot of Sub Tay. I listen to a lot of Briss, Mac J, cool as fuck. You know, some of the new shit coming out. I listen to a lot of Gangster Dre, which is a Sacramento artist. Back in the day, I used to listen to a lot of Hollow Tip, a lot of Brother Lynch Hung. X-Rated Loke was that shit when I was growing. I'm 30, like I said. I was growing up. That fool was the first motherfucker I knew that was rapping on a prison phone from fucking Quentin or Folsom and going to the hole because he fucking let out an album out of Tracy. And the warden's mad again. But I listen to a lot of Bay Area shit too. Shout out to Baby Cases, bro. Them motherfuckers, y'all is turning it up. Your music is turning it up. Shout out to Stockton, to the Southeast. Y'all is really doing your shit too. But hey, for really real, shout out to the West Side of Stockton. Y'all motherfuckers is for real killing it. Like, no cap. Like, no chill. Y'all is, they really, hey, they ain't some lames. They really giving it to them raw and uncut, like with no condom type of shit. Oh, but shout out to Siete Gang. If y'all don't know who Siete Gang is in Yabby, they San Diego artists, Southeast San Diego on my mama's, bro. They really, you know, they with that red shit. These motherfuckers is really booming, bro. I got hella love for them. And then also shout out to the Oceanside homies like T Nasty, Too Much, and like F Neff. These motherfucking Keezy Weezy. These motherfuckers is for really real doing they thug thizzle. Yeah, we've been on a 6-stater. Shout out to Pervert. They took me out with them. hyping and doing a lot of other shit, and then also getting drunk. But yeah, no, we was on a 6-stater, had a lot of fun.
Any plans in the future for that type of shit?
Oh yeah, but see, I'm not on a promoted one. I'm just doing my thug thizzle. So you literally can catch me in LA, Inglewood. You can catch me in South Central, the low bottoms. You can catch me in Oceanside. You can catch me in Dago. You can catch me in Irvine. I'll be at my mama house sometimes. You feel me? You literally can catch me anywhere. Chico, I was just in Chico, bro. I'm just on the road with it. Like, my whole life is a tour.
For sure, for sure. Anything else you want to say?
Nah, not really. Just, hey, if you're really gonna do this shit for real, do this shit for real. For real. Don't do no motherfucking groups. Don't do no join a crew. None of that. Do this shit for real, fool. Like, for really real. And know your elements of hip hop and really live that shit. And that's that. Shout out to Sacramento, fool. The north side on my mama's.
Well, that's good. Hell yeah, bro.
NFS. Not for sale. Tune in.